all right. Since we are live, let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig. All right. Let's scroll up and see who we got in the building thus far in the AM. We got Mr. Brave in the building. Jalen Hudson up in here. The homie Insane. What would it do? We got Keon True Story is in the building. My brother's keeper up in here. My brother Joe Towson coming through standing on LDBC business, you dig? Representing that old Hillside Bourbon Company. Make sure you'll get y'all a couple of bottles. Black owned Bourbon Company. Go check them out. The homie King Strict in the building. The Architect One. Slim Hussein is in the building. Mr. J Dub 20 Texas. Stephen L. the Mizak up in here. Dane Watson in the building. Andre Toppin is in here. Michael James 616 is in the building. Tamir Ali, what it do? We got homie Texas Red in the building. Accurate 11. Let me see here. We got Justin Jacobs, Anthony Bolden. Said Packers versus Bears this Saturday. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's going down, man. I think we got it though. I think we're gonna get. I mean, it's a tall task because the Bears, their quarterback is phenomenal, man. And the Bears play. They play. This is the best Bears team I've seen in years. Years. You know what I'm saying? And every time we play them, we go down to the fourth quarter. It always come down to the last couple of series of the game. But right now, we missing Michael Parsons. But you know, we're gonna see what we can do. We're gonna need a little luck, and we're gonna need some people to step up on defense and offense, man. Jordan Love got to have his best game. We need Jordan Love, straight up. You know what I mean? But we'll see. SB Black Ice in the building. Cedric Trailer. The homie Will Sinclair is in the building. The lovely sister Convos with Cam is in the building. Yes, indeed. D-Man Jr. What it do, fam? Perfect Black. Young Abel in the building. XB Black Ice, what's happening? We got J Grant Jr. Mook _ 2X. Says Slim Hussein. We got Jalen Hudson. Freedom's March is in the building. Let me see here. KJ said, I'm a Cowboys fan. Is Micah Parsons helping you guys team out? He injured. Micah Parsons been injured for the last couple of games. Torn ACL or something like that, man. So we ain't gonna get him back to next year. He was helping us out like a mug. But you know how that go. It is what it is, man. No need to cry about it. What's happening with it? Cobra Head Sports Entertainment in the building. All right, y'all get the lights all the way up, man. I hope y'all done hit that like button as you entered the building. And I hope y'all done shared the video on your social media platforms. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go and get down to it. So there's been a lot of talk about Gervonta Tank Davis versus Manny Pacquiao. A lot of people been asking me on Instagram to talk about Tank. What's my thoughts on Tank Davis versus Pacquiao potentially happening? I really don't care, bro. To be honest with you, I think it's fake news. I think Tank Davis's team. I mean, you know, the PBC. Tank has always been trying to get the Pacquiao fight anyway. He's always wanted the Pacquiao fight. Now, whether Pacquiao gonna fight him or not, I don't know because I know Pacquiao is gonna want the fight to be at 147, and I don't think Gervonta Tank Davis is gonna go up to 147 to fight Manny Pacquiao. Now he'll go to 190 to fight Jake Paul, but I don't think he's gonna go to 147 to fight a 47-year-old Pacquiao because I just think Tank Davis is a mark. I think he's scary. I think he's a coward, and I don't think he won't no real smoke with nobody. And I think Tank will beat Pacquiao at this stage of his career. You know what I'm saying? Pacquiao is a legend, but I think Tank will beat him at this stage of his career. At least, that's what I think. I could be wrong, but I think that. Uh, but Tank taking a risk like that with somebody who can fight, I just don't see him doing it. Tank really could have been at 140 pounds and 147 pounds, challenging himself, making history. He could have done that. I think he has the talent to challenge himself and be one of those great fighters of this era. But he chose out of fear and not believing in himself, and PBC and Mayweather Promotions not believing in him. That kind of put some fear into this dude, so where now he thinks all he needs to do is just put himself in position to make the most money, fight the fights that's gonna get him the most money, but he don't care about legacy. He don't care about belts. He don't care about this and that. What's up with it? My brother Cadillac Red Supreme Beast Boston Talk. Aladdin sit down. What it do? Salute to everybody in the building. Condo, what's happening with it, bro? So the dude Tank doesn't care about his legacy, and that's fine. I mean, I accept it. I accept that. I just don't understand why his fans don't accept it. If like, why are y'all are cool with Tank saying he don't care about his legacy, and he don't care about belts, he don't care about this and that, right? And y'all act like y'all cool with that. So if y'all cool with that, why on earth are y'all worried about what Shakur doing or what Devin doing and trying to make demands on who other people need to fight? Y'all really have lost. Y'all can't say nothing. Like everybody can fight who they want to fight. Y'all just playing for fun. Grandma made us play with you. We don't hang with y'all for real. Grandma said play with your little cousin. You know he's slow. Play with him. Like that's who y'all are. We don't really want y'all around, bro. Y'all messing up the action with the girls. Y'all messing up all our conversations, bro. You be digging in your nose, scratching your butt in front of people. We don't really want to hang with y'all. But y'all keep coming around, like just trying to force yourself to be in our presence. You know what I'm saying? Hopping on, coming in the chat, begging to be for attention. Hey man, I'm a Tank fan. Hey, I got LDBC in my name. Hey man, notice me. Hey, like bro, leave us alone. We don't want nothing to do with y'all. Just a weirdos, bro. Shout out to the brother Del Reeve in the Cash App coming through showing love. Appreciate the love, fam. In the Cash App, he says, salute OG, salute to you, good brother. Del Reeve. Thank you, fam. Definitely appreciate it. But anyway, I don't care if Tank gets the Pacquiao fight. It don't mean nothing to me. Regardless, I don't care. I don't care either way. If he gets it, if he don't get it. But I know this. The guy who he should be fighting is Lamont Roach. And Tank Davis fans, after Tank got whooped by Lamont Roach and they called it a draw, Tank Davis fans was running around here talking about, oh, he gonna fight Lamont Roach again. He gonna fight him again. Watch. Then when Tank obviously, when it became obvious he was gonna duck Lamont Roach, his fans started, oh well, making excuses for that. Well, Lamont, oh, he don't deserve the rematch. Lamont talking crazy. Oh, Lamont, he not grateful. He not being grateful. What's up, Coach 67, D-Man Jr.? What's happening? So they're gonna listen, these guys gonna make excuses for anything Tank do. Any decision Tank makes, whether it's good or bad, they are going to make an excuse for it. If Tank ducks anybody, don't fight him, they're gonna make an excuse for it. Anybody, I'm telling you, I have never in my life heard a Tank fan say, yeah, Tank ducked him. Yeah, Tank should have fought dude. Never. You ain't never gonna hear it either. You ain't never gonna hear it. So the person who he should be fighting is Lamont Roach, right? But instead, Lamont Roach did something goofy, moved up in weight to go fight Pitbull, and Manny Pacquiao, who's working with who keeps working with the PBC, and the PBC keep giving him all these title shots and stuff like that. But they was trying to get him in there with Rolly. Pacquiao don't want the Rolly fight. He don't want the Rolly fight for whatever reason. You know. So now the PBC is trying to get him to fight Tank, and I don't think the fight's gonna happen because of the weight thing. I don't think Tank wants to fight Pacquiao at 147. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what the money gonna look like as far as Tank. Tank is gonna want enough money so he can retire. Tank don't want to box no more, and this is a dangerous time for Tank. He really shouldn't be fighting. In my opinion, he shouldn't be fighting at all. He should just retire now. But he don't have the money to retire right now. He can't. Jake Paul was supposed to be that one hitter quitter fight for him to retire, but he can't. He can't retire right now because he needs the money. I've been trying to tell y'all this for years. Tank ain't got the money y'all think he got. So it's been all cap. You know what I'm saying? Tank is that dude in the club who look like money but ain't really got that money. You know what I'm saying? He might have a couple thousand on him, but that's all he got his whole life. He ain't got no stash when he goes to the crib. Like he can't leave the club and go back and come back with $20,000. He can't. Everything he owns is on him. All the jewelry he owns is on his body. He got $2,000 in his pocket. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. That's Tank Davis. The PBC has been in trouble for a long time, and the PBC has been paying these dudes in installment payments. Right? They put out these little fake reports and stuff. Oh, this person make this much money, but you ain't never. When have y'all ever seen Tank on Forbes? When have y'all ever seen him on Forbes? Y'all see all these other athletes on Forbes, the Forbes list. You just seen Floyd Mayweather on the Forbes list. You just seen Pacquiao on the Forbes list. You just seen Canelo on the Forbes list. When have you ever seen Gervonta Davis on the Forbes list? When? I'm just asking. He's not. He sells. Him and his team sell dreams to his goofy fan base because his goofy fan base act like broads. You can always lie to a broad. You know what I'm saying? You can always pretend like you know. So that's what Tank team has. When they act like they had this 7-fight deal. Let me see if I still got that clip. When they act like they had that 7-fight deal that Tank fans never want to talk about because they're embarrassed.
New deal, 7-fight deal, which is music to the ears of many boxing fans. Get to see you in action for several more years.
Look at Tank. Look at his face. He know it's a lie. He can't even look the dude in the eye. He put his head down. As soon as the dude said new 7-fight deal, listen.
New deal, 7-fight deal, which is music to the ears of many boxing fans. Get to see you in action for several more years. What type of names are we talking about on those 7 names?
Whoever you name, they could be in it.
Shakur Stevenson.
Know why whoever you name they could be in it? Because it's never gonna happen. The deal is fake. It's a myth. That's why whoever you name can be in it. You see what I'm saying? Because it's not gonna happen anyway. This is all for play.
New deal, 7-fight deal, which is music to the ears of many boxing fans. Get to see you in action for several more years. What type of names are we talking about on those 7 names?
Whoever you name, they could be in it.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
Devin Haney.
Yeah.
Isaac Cruz.
Yeah, but.
All right, so that's when he got caught lying about the whole 7-fight deal thing. Leonard Ellaby now, Tank Davis team are good for putting out propaganda. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. They're excellent at manipulating his fan base and stuff like that. They lied to him and just I don't know why these people are even a fan of this dude anyway. But regardless, I don't see him fighting Manny Pacquiao. No, if he does, fine, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see him fighting. What's up, y'all? Must have forgot. Young Mustafa in the building. Jay Grant Jr., what it do? Yeah, Kondo. He know he ain't fighting nobody, bro. Tank ain't finna fight nobody. The whole situation is pointless. Now, Pacquiao, on the other hand, is 47 years old. Pacquiao should have already established himself, had enough money to retire. Why Pacquiao is still fighting is beyond me, right? Other than the fact that Pacquiao must have been effed off his money because I don't know why he's fighting. And I know when we know he got robbed by Aram and all of them for years, but he still should have made enough money. You live in the Philippines; it's not that expensive to live there. Pacquiao should have made enough money to where he's good. He don't have to fight no more. Especially if you're not chasing greatness, if you're not trying to add to your resume, your legacy. Pacquiao then fought Barrios for a championship, which I thought he beat Barrios, but he didn't get the decision because PBC rigged it up. So he didn't beat Barrios, but he got a title shot. And now, then they offered him another title shot with Rolly, and I guess Pacquiao don't want the Rolly fight for whatever reason. What's up, 503 Line, the Young Lion? So he don't want the Rolly fight. Ted Frank, what it do? So now they offering him the Pacquiao. I mean, excuse me, the Gervonta Tank Davis fight. And the PBC they're gonna try to offer Pacquiao a lot of money because right now they need star power, the PBC. They need some type of star where they can sell to a network to say, hey, give us the budget for this and blah blah blah. We need this fight. We got this guy, blah blah. But I don't know. I'm not sure how much star power Manny Pacquiao still have left. Not sure. He still got nothing left. I remember he a star, but you know what I'm saying? He ain't finna sell no million pay-per-view buys. He ain't got it like that no more. So I don't know what's finna happen. You say Jermaine say Tank versus Pac is a big payday for Tank. That would do numbers. Yeah, but I don't think the fight can happen. I think it'll be a good payday for Tank and Pacquiao, but I don't. The only way it's going to do numbers is if Tank go up to 147 to challenge Pacquiao. He go up to 147 where Pacquiao been fighting it for a decade. If he go up there, maybe he'll do some numbers because maybe people will believe that falsely believe that Pacquiao is some type of threat to Tank or whatever, and maybe it'll make sense. But if Tank is trying to draw Pacquiao down and drain him, which I'm hearing, I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm hearing that Tank is going to want to fight below 147. Pacquiao ain't going to take the fight. That's not going to happen. Yeah. Slip the jab. What's happening? Said Pacquiao going outside, being a punching bag for these dudes. Make your money, but damn, you still need money like that. Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. Don't make no sense. Don't make no sense for Pacquiao to still be fighting, bro. Pacquiao should have something else to do by now. He should have been invested in something else. Jermaine, that sound good, but y'all gotta do some videos about that. We need Tank Davis fans to make videos saying that y'all want Tank Davis versus Devin Haney. That's what we want. I just need some Tank fans to make some videos saying that they want to see Tank versus Devin. Because I just see the comments. In the comments they say it, but they don't put it in video. They don't title it Tank Davis versus Devin Haney need to happen. Tank need to fight Devin. Because y'all say Tank is the A side, right? So if he the A side, then let's make it happen. Kondo say Tank will KO Pac. Anyway, for Tank, should stay away from Tank being. But yeah, he should. Tank should knock out Pacquiao. Pacquiao old. He's 47 years old, man. And when you're 47 years old, things change, man. Pacquiao can still fight, but he can't beat Tank. So Tank versus Devin at 147 with a hot rehydration clause. Let's get it. No, Tank don't call no shots. He don't call no shots. Why would Tank put a rehydration clause on Devin, but he was finna fight Jake Paul at 195 pounds? I need you to explain that, Jermaine. I want to hear that come out your mouth. Why would he have to fight? Why would he need a rehydration clause for somebody fighting at 147? And even if Devin was to rehydrate to 160, even if he did, or 165, even if he did, he was going to fight Jake Paul at 195 pounds. How that makes sense? I need to hear that, Jermaine. Mook underscore in the super chat with the 5-piece. Much love and much appreciation, brother. Thank you. He says, LOL, Tank can't ask nobody to come down. He just about to fight Jake Paul at heavyweight. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It don't make no sense. You just finna fight a heavyweight, and now all of a sudden, when it comes to a real boxer who you know can whoop you, now you're talking about all these stipulations. He said, because they need to feel they have an advantage. Facts. Jermaine said Dev is a real fighter and kind of good. Jake is not. Is night. Is not. Okay, so you're acknowledging that Devin is a real fighter and Devin is good, right? So you feel like if Tank doesn't put a rehydration clause on Devin, you feel like Devin will stomp Tank, right? Is that what you're saying? I mean, it's cool to admit that. If you feel like if Tank doesn't put a rehydration clause on Devin and weaken Devin in some type of way, that Devin is going to stomp him, right? Because you don't feel that Tank can beat Devin at his best. Wouldn't that be fair to say? Would that be fair to say, Jermaine? Tank can't beat Devin at his best. It's okay to admit it. Let me know something. A condo said, that's what I'm hearing. Me too. That's where we at. We all here. Every time Tank fans say something like this, we already know what time it is. They don't feel that Tank can beat Devin at his best. So let's cripple him in some way so Tank can have an advantage, so then we can be more confident in Tank winning or Tank taking the fight. Slim Hussein say the whole reason why Tank was going to fight Jake is because his skill set ain't nowhere near Devin's. Mm-hmm. You know what it is. Slip the jab, say, I'm going to say it. Tank won the majority of his boxing matches at the negotiation table. That's a fact. And that's a fact now. Because I'm going to tell you something else. I don't know if Tank beats Ryan Garcia without that rehydration clause. I don't know. Maybe he does, but I don't know. Because that second round in that Ryan Garcia Tank fight, Ryan Garcia had Tank head looking like Coolio. Had him looking like Coolio. Jermaine said, I feel Devin will have the advantage at 147, being that Tank coming up 2 weight classes. No, he's coming up 1. He says, but catch weight or rehydration clause evens it up a little bit. Nah, absolutely not. If Tank is going to move up in weight, he fought Mario Barrios. Mario Barrios was bigger than Devin Haney. And he fought Barrios. And Barrios is on the snack, right? All this stuff they say about Devin. So when Devin was at 135, Tank didn't want to fight him at 135. It was an excuse why they couldn't fight him at 135. Devin moved to 140. It was another excuse by Tank fans on why Why Tank couldn't fight him at 140? Now Devin at 147, and now you need a rehydration clause. Come on now. This is nasty work. This is nasty work. Bottom line is, y'all know and y'all don't feel in your heart that Tank can beat Devin Haney. Y'all don't feel that way. You know what I'm saying? You don't feel that way. If you felt that Tank could beat Devin, you wouldn't mind having you wouldn't even be talking about no rehydration clause. And Tank fans y'all just not as confident in Tank as y'all pretend to be. Y'all are confident when Tank has an advantage over everybody. Like when he pulls up guys from 130 pounds, none of them guys put a rehydration clause on Tank, but he'll cherry pick guys from 130 pounds, pull them up to 135 and beat them up, knock them out, except for Lamont Roach. That backfired on him. He can go up to 140 and cherry pick Mario Barrios because Mario Barrios is tailor made for him, flat footed, come forward guy. But to go to 140 and fight somebody who got skills that move and got a jab, no, I can't do that. Oh, he too big for Tank. Come on, man, this is nasty work. Yeah, the fight ain't ready yet, Wilson Clear. Oh, sorry, Jermaine. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Because if Tank KO'd the guy that embarrassed my guy, then why can't Tank just come up and KO my guy? See, now you're talking in circles. If Tank KO'd the guy who embarrassed my guy, then why can't Tank just come up and KO my guy? Why do he need stipulations and rehydration clauses and all this old nonsense? He did not KO the guy that embarrassed my guy. He didn't. No, he did. Who are we talking about here? I know you ain't talking about Ryan Garcia. Because the Ryan Garcia that fought Tank is not the Ryan Garcia that fought Devin Haney. Completely different people. Let me see if I can find one of them side-by-side pictures. I used to have it saved up here. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I got it up here. Or I can find one on here. Yeah, here we go. One. I found it. I'm going to put this up on the screen so y'all can see this here. You can see what's happening. Shout out to the homie Big Dog Willie in the super chat with the 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation. Said 78. Let's just be honest. Tank didn't want to fight Devin or Shakur at 135. Taking Maniacs had a bad year in 2025. Taking knee and hair grease excuses. It's nasty work, Big Dog. Nasty work. Nasty work, Tank fans. Yeah, they had a bad year. That's why they spend all these days hating on Devin and Shakur and everybody else because, you know, their year been so horrible. Let me see here. All right, let me put this on the screen. Now you see, let me take Big Dog Willie off here. Now look, this is how Ryan Garcia looked when he fought Tank Davis 1 year before he fought Devin. Look at the difference in the physique. Look at the difference in intensity of the eyes. One of them is weight drained. One of them is juiced to the gills. You understand? One of them is weight drained. One of them is juiced to the. Look at the amount of glycogen inside the muscles of Ryan Garcia. Look at how much more muscle mass he has on him. Right? Let's look at this one. Look at him versus Devin. Look how big he is. Look at him versus Tank. A stick figure. Look at his knees, bro. A stick figure. But that's the only way Tank Davis can win fights. So y'all gotta stop. Tank fans gotta stop talking like, "Oh, we beat Ryan and Devin lost to Ryan." You keep removing the fact that Ryan got caught cheating. That he missed weight on purpose, and as he admitted, and he got popped with a dirty banned substance in the system. But Tank Davis brought the man in at 136 pounds. 136 pounds. Y'all gotta stop the nonsense. Tank fans gotta stop this cap. Shout out to the homie Mook _ back in that super chat with the 5 piece. Appreciate the love, fam. Says Ryan is supposed to fight next month and still hasn't signed the contract or signed up a provider. Yeah, because he back on that juice. He back on the juice. Yeah, Ryan back on it. Everybody know that. Look at this. Okay, show how little Tank is. Bro, if he's so little, stop talking. Stop talking like he a big dog. If he's so little, your boy's so little, my little Tank, Lee Tinker. Okay, well, stop talking about him in the presence of grown men then. Put him over in the little kid section. He's so little. Look at it. How you refer to your guy as little? Man, he's little, man. He little. He's so little that he needs to stay in the little ninja league. Stay in the little ninja lane. Stay over there. He little. He don't want this smoke. Yeah, exactly. Stay at the kiddie table. This man talking about Tank so little. This is nasty work. Show how little Tank is compared to him. If he's so little, then let him stay down there. Why don't he go to 130? He's so little. Why don't he go to 130? Why is he fighting at 135 and pulling guys up from 130? Why? He's a coward. Period. Your boy's a coward. A scaredy cat. If he's so little, he needs to stay out of any conversation when we talking about boxing with the big dogs. He need to be down there at them booger weights, and he need to be focused on a Nui and what's the young homie name? Speedy and all of them. Yeah, see, this is what Tank fans do. They talk a good game, but they don't really believe in that guy. They don't believe in him. You know what I'm saying? They ain't asking Tank to do nothing great. They'll ask everybody else to. They have no problem coming up here telling you what Devin Haney need to do. Devin need to move up. But Devin just moved up. But he still needs to move up again and again and again. He should move up to 168. Devin should do this. Okay, wait. So Tank can't fight the guys in his weight class. He can't fight guys at 140. He definitely can't fight guys at 147. But Devin need to move up and do all this extra stuff. Man, y'all don't go somewhere to sit down. This man Tank and ducked everybody from his generation. The man that ducked every all his contemporaries. Ain't fought none of them. None of them. What's up, Neat? Let me see what Nick said. She said, tell his little behind to go down and see the long goon at 126. Hey, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Tank so little. Why he can't fight at 126? That's only a few pounds away. He's so little. If Tank is so little, like y'all say he is, Why can't he drop? That'd be great. Now I give him props for that. If Tank can cut down and weight, because y'all don't want him to go up. That's asking too much, right? But if he cut down and went down and fought Anui at Anui weight, hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think that'd be. I would have to give him props on that. If he went down in weight, then I will believe. Okay, yeah, Tank really is a little dude. He made 126, but he can't make no 130 pounds. Can't make 126 pounds. It's all cap. It's all cap. What's up, my brother Drew Titan LLC in the building? It's all cap, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, he already missed weight before. We already know this. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Give me some water. Yeah, so Tank ain't finna. He not finna fight nobody, bro. And like I said, back to this Pacquiao. What's up, Aaron Butler? Back to this Pacquiao situation. I really listen. Pacquiao needs to retire. He really do. If he ain't fighting for a title, you know what I'm saying, against Rolly. If he ain't fighting for a title against Devin Haney or somebody with a belt, he just needs to retire. Because if you fight Tank, then you could. I mean, whoever he fight, he gonna lose. He might be able to beat Rolly, maybe, right? But like whoever you fight, you're gonna lose anyway. So you might as well go out fighting for a title. What you gonna lose to Tank for, and that you gonna end your career going out like this, face down, behind up. He said Brody got an excuse for Tank not to fight Inouye. Man, everybody gonna have they got listen, bro. Tank fans got an excuse for him not to fight nobody. I'm telling you, everybody you name, there's gonna be an excuse. I would love to open the panel up and have an intelligent conversation with a Tank fan, but you can't do it. You can't do it. They emotionally unstable. It's like trying to talk to a battered woman. You try to talk to a battered woman, you can't do it. They ain't going. Hey, look, you need to leave. You know, you're in a bad situation. No, but see, he only hit me on Thursdays. It's because I be running my mouth, and that's the only reason why he hit me. Because I should know better anyway. Because I know he don't like nobody to bother him when he watching the game. And I be so lonely. Sometimes I be just be bothering him, and then that's when he be hitting me in my eye. That's the only time though. But he a good man. He is, and that's how Tank fans sound. Hey, brother, Act, it's all good, fam. They hating on the super chat. That's YouTube, man. It's nasty work. Nasty work, but that's what they do, fam. I mean, it is what it is, bro. Just if you can, hit the cash app if you want to. Otherwise, don't worry about it. YouTube, that's what they do. Nick say Espinoza is at 126. Go see what's popping with him. Hey, I ain't mad at that fight. Yeah, tell Tank to go down to 126 and fight Espinoza. Yo, look at this. Unbelievable. Listen to the fear of Tank fans. Oh my God. Bro, this man just said, he just compared Tank fighting Monster Inouye to Devin fighting David Benavidez. Bro, oh my, this has to be the greatest comment ever. Do y'all see this? Do y'all see this, bro? Look at the level of fear from Tank fans. They don't believe in this dude at all. At all. He can't even beat little Monster Nui. Yo, you can't make this up. So they got an excuse for him not. They need a rehydration clause for him to fight Dev. Yeah, screenshot this. Let me do that right now. Yeah, so because they're gonna try to act like he never said it. Yeah, I'm screenshotting this. I'm saving this. This is the greatest comment ever. This is the greatest duck comment I've ever seen. That dude just compared Tank fighting Monster Nui to Devin fighting David Benavidez, fam. Unbelievable. Bro, these dudes are scary. Tank fans is terrified, bro, of this dude fighting anybody. Yeah, I got it. I got it, young Abel. Let me see here. Let's see here. Oh, thanks, D-Man. Told me to edit my title. Yeah, I don't know why I'd be doing that, man. I'd be writing too fast. I'll do it later. They let me do it right now. Man, what's happening? I shouldn't even try to mess with it. Now it's messing up. Oh my goodness gracious. I should have left this thing alone, man. Yep. I should have just waited till later. I messed up my stream. But I don't even know how to get out of this now. There we go. I got it. All right. All right. You said, why do you want Anui to fight Tank, though? Who you talking about, me? No, I won't Tank to fight anybody. Because they keep saying, see, Jermaine is saying how small Tank is. When I say Tank should fight Devin Haney, he say they need a rehydration clause to fight Devin Haney. If I say Tank should fight Shakur Stevenson, he got some other excuse for why Tank can't fight Shakur Stevenson. If I say Tank should fight Teofimo Lopez, he got another excuse, right? If I say Tank should fight Gary Antoine Russell, he got another excuse. Tank should fight Gary Russell, here comes another excuse, right? If I say, okay, if you keep saying Tank's so small, then fight the small guys. Anui is a small guy, fight him. Nah, if if y'all want Tank versus Nui, then I definitely want Devin versus Benavidez. What? What? What the? How do the two even equate? Tank fans are scary, bro. That's all it is. They don't believe in this dude. They like the way he look. They like his swag. They like his tats. They like his Allen Iverson cornrows. But they don't really believe he can beat people. They don't. They just talk a good game. They want to have an advantage for Tank to fight anybody. That's all it is to it. You know what I'm saying? Tank fans can only play spades with the jokers. That's all I'm saying. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Tank fans can only play spades with the jokers. Take them jokers out and they don't want no smoke. I ain't playing. Man, what y'all playing? Ace High? Man, I ain't playing this, man. But put the jokers back in and I'll play. Put the jokers back in and I'll play. They ain't playing no dominoes unless we count Knicks. Tank fans ain't playing no bones unless we count Knicks, man. If you know, you know. I'm just saying. Man, I can't get my 5 points. I can't get, y'all playing like that. I can't even get my 5. I can't get that Nick. No, bro, we don't play like that. Dime or better. Man, y'all tripping, bro. If 5 points is 5 points. I can't get my Nick. No, we don't do that. That's ridiculous. Who play with Knicks, man? Dime or better. As a matter of fact, a dime to get on. Tank fans don't want no smoke. Yeah. Stephen L. They always trying to cheat. Look, on New Year's, they accused me of cheating at my cousin's house. I said, man, look, bro, I'm not even finna do this, bro. I ain't even want to argue with them. They accused me of cheating. Went up in there and I had a nasty hand, right? Because they already think I'm gonna cheat, right? Which I don't be cheating. I cheat every once in a while when it's a must, right? You know what I'm saying? To keep from getting set or something like that. I don't just be cheating to cheat. So anyway, but they all think, all the females in my family, like, oh, y'all, K Boogie gonna cheat. He gonna cheat, right? So this is what I do. I sit down. They deal me out. Man, I had a nasty hand, right? I had we playing ace high. I got the ace of spades, the king of spades, the queen of spades, and the 10. I didn't have the jack. I had the 10, the 9, and the 8. Lord have mercy. You already know what time it is when I got a hand like that, right? All right. So I had, I think, what's that? Six for show books I had. And then I had the ace and the king of hearts. No diamonds. Knuckle. Knuckle. Now that's a hand. You feel me? That's a hand right there, right? So I'm pretending like I got a trash hand. I'm like, man, who dealt this mess, man? I don't even want to play this mess. I'm trying to make them feel good. So, because if they think your hand too good, they're gonna misdeal or throw their hand in or say some old crap. So I'm like, oh man, who dealt this mess, man? This is ridiculous, man. Man, I don't even want to play this. Nah, come on, you gonna play this? Play it out. It must be spread out. Play it out. So then, boom, I come out the gate. I'm looking for that queen. You know what I'm saying? I got to find that bitch. So I'm coming out the gate. Bam, bam, bam. First, I hit him with the I got them hearts out the way. The ace of hearts and the king of hearts. But then my homeboy, he signaled. He signaled to me that he had to keep coming with the hearts. And I was kind of nervous, like, nah, I don't know, man. But he was like, he must have got the queen. So boom. I ain't got no heart. So I came over with the spades. Found that queen, got her out the way, boom, 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 right? So we finna run attention on them, right? All of a sudden, when I get down to my last card, we already ran attention on them. I play like a 7 of clubs or something like that, right? And then here come my cousin. No. She mixed all the cards together. No, you started the game off cutting clubs. I'm like, well, no, I didn't. What are you talking about? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I'm like, yo, now I'm mad, but I played it cool because I didn't want to get, you know what I'm saying, New Year's. I don't want to bring, you know what I'm saying, no negative energy into the new year. But I'm like, y'all, listen, now y'all cheating me now. How you gonna tell me I cut clubs? No, I didn't. Yes, you did. Well, we can't find out now because you mixed all the stuff together. Let me get up out of here with this nonsense. Nobody got time for it, man. That's what they do. Look at this guy. Look at the racists. Look at the racists over here. Look at the racists coming in here. Why are you here? Why are you? Listen, first of all, you got an Eddie Monster, bro. I'm not arguing with nobody who got the Eddie Monster. Why is your lining got that little V, that Eddie Monster dip? Look, don't come over here saying nothing when you got the Eddie Monster, okay? I'm not arguing with nobody with the Eddie. You need to tell your barber to either cut you off bald or take that Eddie Monster and bring it all the way back like Stephen A. Smith to where it's an even lining. Or put you some of that, what you call that little, the Beijing stuff up there to make your lining, you know what I'm saying? Make your lining more even. Because if you got the Eddie, you can't come over here talking about nobody using the N-word and all that stuff. Get up out of here, bro. Get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? You look like a weirdo anyway. You look like you look like you sniff the exercise bikes after girls get off of them in the gym. That's what you look like. You like one of them type of weirdos. Like you hang around in the men's locker room and you purposely leave your towel in your locker so you can take a shower and walk around naked and go to your locker because you want everybody to see you. Trying to spot the other creeps like you. You're a weirdo. You're a weirdo. I know you are. That's why you're here. You got no reason to be here. We over here talking about Gervonta Davis versus Manny Pacquiao. And you come over here talking about, worry about Ryan Ninja. Why you, what are you talking about? Why are you here? See, that's the thing I notice about you haters. Y'all stalk us, man. Y'all stalk all our channels because secretly, you're in love with us. You're in lust with me. I know that for a fact. You're in lust with me. That's why you stalking me. Because, see, one thing I don't do, I don't go to none of y'all pages. I don't watch y'all videos. I don't even know what y'all saying. Unless somebody send me something. I don't be knowing what y'all talking about. I don't care. I got other stuff to do. I could care less what you're saying, what your opinion is about anything. I could care less. If don't nobody send it to me, I'm not watching it. When YouTube recommend one of y'all corny channels, I click on the not interested thing. So YouTube won't send it to me no more. That's what I do. I don't watch none of y'all stuff. None of it. But y'all all watch me. Y'all over here watching me right now. Lurking in the chat. Hating. We're going to make sneak this videos later on. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all do. And then as soon as one of us respond to y'all sneak this and you play the victim and cry and act like somebody picking on you. That's what all y'all do, bro. So get up out of here. Fix that Eddie Monster. Fix the Eddie. Yeah, Condo, they ain't got no life. That's what they do. They wake up in the morning, they don't even brush their teeth. First thing they do is click on YouTube to see what the LDBC them posted. I had to tell one of my homeboys, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to offend nobody, but I'm going to say this publicly so all of y'all brothers, all of you men will have an understanding. This is where having some game come in at, having some OGs in your life come in at, right? Listen, it is inappropriate. Listen to me, y'all. It is inappropriate to call your homeboy first thing in the morning before you wash your behind, brush your teeth, wash your face, before you take care of any business. If you roll over in the bed and you thinking about calling me and it's not an emergency, that's a vibe I don't want no parts of. And I love my brothers, but don't do that to me, right? Because this is what I'm saying. I had to tell one of my homeboys recently. He a good dude. He just, needs some manhood training. My homie, he called me one morning. It's like, I don't know, 7 in the morning, right? Now, I'm already up preparing to take my baby to school. So he called me and I could hear his voice. He's still asleep. He like, what's up, man? I'm like, hey, what's up, bro? What's going on? Nothing, man. Just still in the bed, man. What you into? I said, what? You still in the bed? Like, what you mean? What's going on? What happened? Ain't nothing happened with me. I'm just seeing what you into. I say, hey, bro, I'm finna take my kids to school, fam. Call me when you get up and about, bro. I'm not finna talk to you while you're in the bed, G. Like, this is just a weird vibe that I don't like. So then he got offended. He thought I was like calling him zesty. I wasn't. I was just trying to get him some manhood training. Fam, don't call me while you in the bed and you ain't got nothing to talk about. It ain't no emergency. You just want to hear my voice. Nigga, you can sit down somewhere, bro. Get you a life and find something to do, bro. Don't do that to me, bro. I don't want no parts of that conversation. What's up, man? What you into, dog? Finna take my kids to school. What's going on? What happened? Nothing. Just hitting you up. Nah, bro. Nah. Sorry. What's up, my brother Junior the Truth in the building? Facts. Don't call me while you're laying down, bro. I don't want no parts of that whole situation. Or even worse, don't call me late at night while you in the bed finna go to sleep and you ain't got nothing to talk about. That's even more worse. Like it's one you can call me if you got something to tell me. All right. Oh man, you heard about this or that, whatever, right? But don't call me and be like, it's 11:30 at night. Cause you know what I'm saying? Because usually I have my phone on sleep mode, so I don't get no calls at that time, right? Only people who can get through to me is my mother, my sister, and of course my kids, wife, and you know what I'm saying, because they numbers can break through my little setup I got on my phone. Everybody else after 9:40, my phone go into sleep mode, right? So, but let's say it's not, because sometimes I take it off sleep mode, right? So let's say the homie called you 11:30 at night. I'm thinking something wrong, or maybe it's something going on. Hey, what's up, bro? What's going on? And dude say, what you went to, man? I was like, oh man, about to go to sleep, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you in the bed? Like, yeah. So most dudes would be like, oh man, well shoot, I ain't want nothing. I'll hit you up tomorrow or something. I was just checking in on you. Cool, ain't no problem with that conversation. But when dudes say, oh yeah, I'm in the bed too. What you do today? Bro, hey man, I'm gonna have to hit you back, bro. My wife need me. Cause see, this whole conversation, that whole energy is the energy I have with females. See, that's the energy I have with females. Hey, what you do today? Oh, for real? Okay, woo. Hey, I'm not finna talk to no man like this, bro. If I call a man, I got something to say. If I call a man, it's like, hey, bro, just checking in on you, man. How you doing, man? You been all right? All right, that's good. That's what's up, bro. How the family doing? Okay, that's what's happening. Or I'm calling you and say, bro, you hear about Floyd? Floyd finna fight such and such. Whatever. We got something to talk about. Don't call me and be like, what's going on with you? Nothing, nigga. What is you talking about? Change the tone of your voice when you talk to me, bro. What is we talking about? What is you doing? Don't be talking to me like you Billy D. Williams or something. I've had my share of low. Some say I'm damn good. Nah, man, get that Barry White stuff away from me, dog. Yeah, Cadillac Red, what you do today? Man, come on, fam. That's the stuff you have conversations like that with girls. But like I say, some brothers, they don't mean no harm. They just ain't had no manhood training. You know what I'm saying? So I had to tell the homie that he got mad at me until he thought about it. He apologized later, like, hey, man, I feel what you were saying. I didn't even think about it that way. Yeah, that did sound weird. Like, yeah, bro, like, don't call me first thing in the morning. You ain't got nothing to tell me. You just, like, I'm finna start my day. What is you calling me for? And you ain't got nothing. You still in the bed. I'm like, what do you want me to? Why are you thinking about me first thing in the morning? I'm uncomfortable with you now, bro. I have never rolled out of the bed and was like, let me call this nigga Junior the True. Let me call this nigga Joe Towns and see what he doing. Let me call this nigga Trill Will, see what he doing. Let me call Black Fight Fair, see what he doing right now. Never. It ain't never happened, bro. When I wake up in the morning, bro, the first thing on my mind is taking the dookie. That's the first thing. I ain't gonna lie to you. First thing on my mind is let me go hit this toilet. Let me go sit on this crown of mine. Sit on this throne. Get that duke up out. You know what I'm saying? Eliminate the waste factor. Then I'm finna hop in the shower, brush my teeth and all that good stuff. Make sure I don't need no fresh lining or nothing like that. And then I'm finna, by that time, my daughters and everybody's getting ready for school and all of that. And I come downstairs and I'm ready to, you know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on them so I can take them to school. I don't wake up and I do not get out the bed and be like, what the homie Insane doing right now? 7 in the morning. It's about 5 on the West Coast. He should be up. Let me call him. I ain't got nothing to talk about, but let me just call him and see how I just want to hear his voice. Let me hear the homie voice. Nah, bro, that's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. Y'all brothers if you catch yourself doing that, then you need to get a life. It's something that you need to do. You need to get more active. You need to start scheduling out you a plan of attack for the day. What's up, beautiful brown sugar Tay? You gotta start scheduling out you a plan of attack for the day and say, okay, this is what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna wake up at this time. Because if you call me early morning, I mean you got too much time in your hand. So you need to get up, go for a walk, go for a jog, do some push-ups. I don't care what it is, but just don't be calling me if you ain't got nothing to talk about. If you ain't checking on me or nothing, if you ain't got nothing to tell me, nothing to ask me, don't be calling me talking about what you do today. Do not do it, please. I'm going to look at you some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. What's up, Felix Nunez? I'll see you in the building. But yeah, so tonight, Abel and Insane, they want to have a debate. Insane, you gonna be able to do a debate tonight at 7? I ain't gonna be able to do it for too long, but let me know if you try to do the debate tonight at 7. Yeah, Brown Sugar, you can always call me. Now I wouldn't see Tay Tay's a woman, so I wouldn't mind if Tay Tay called me in the morning and was like, she's still in the bed. What you doing? Because see, now that's the type of energy I can accept because that's a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? She's thinking about me early in the AM. You know what I'm talking about? You're going to feel good because a woman is calling you early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? You like,
she want me. She want me. She want me.
You know what I'm saying? You got that type of energy. But ain't no man finna call me early in the morning talking about, what you doing? No, it ain't finna happen. Nope, not finna happen. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm finna get up out of here though, y'all. Maybe something to eat real quick, like. I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute though, man. But if y'all want to do Insane, if y'all you with the debate tonight? If y'all with the debate tonight at 7, then we're gonna do a Abel and Insane gonna do a basketball debate. What y'all arguing about again? Hey, put in the chat. What's the debate about again, bro? So I can be prepared. Abel, what's the debate about? I think Abel gonna argue LeBron is the greatest of all time or something like that. Ain't that what you arguing, Abel? That LeBron is the like the most handsome man or something like that, Abel? What was you gonna do? Yeah, I think Abel wanted to argue what was LeBron the most handsome man ever in the world or something like that. He said old generation versus new generation of basketball. Okay, bet that's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. I'll be prepared for it tonight. And it's gonna have to be, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to keep it short, man. Keep it within an hour because I got some stuff to take care of later on. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna try to knock it out because I've been putting this off for too long. So all right, 78 Sports TV, salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Super chats and everybody can't do showing love, cash apps. Appreciate y'all. Holler at y'all in a minute. We're up out of here. Deuces.